Have you heard that you need to set goals in order to be successful, but don't know where to start? Well, in this video, I'll be sharing why setting goals using the SMART method means that 1, you will set better goals, and 2, you'll be better at achieving them. Hey, it's Charelle and welcome to my channel, PropelHer. PropelHer is the place to be if you are an ambitious woman wanting to achieve more success in your life. If you are new, then welcome. I would love for you to become a subscriber, so hit that button so you don't miss a single video. Goal setting is one of my favourite topics to talk about. In fact, I have a whole playlist of videos dedicated to goal setting and achievement, which I will link to in the description box. Success doesn't happen by accident, and I am a massive believer in writing down your goals. But I understand it can be a daunting task when you're faced with that blank piece of paper, which is why today I'm going to share with you how you can be using the SMART model when setting your goals. Now, SMART goals are very common in the world of business, and for all of my business and marketing objectives, I always set goals using the SMART method. But you can also use it for your personal goals too. S stands for specific. Your goals need to be specific. I always recommend that a goal should be specific enough that someone else can judge whether or not you have achieved your goal. This means go into as much detail as possible about your goal, and some of the other steps in the SMART model will help you to become even more specific. M is for measurable. Is your goal quantifiable? If you want a pay rise, what do you want your next salary to be? If you want to sell a book, how many copies do you want to sell? If you want to get coverage in the media, how many articles? At this point, you want to try and add numbers if it is possible to your goal. It is really helpful so that you know then when you've achieved your final goal, but it's also really useful for you to be able to set milestones for you to hit during the journey. A is for actionable. Now, I used to grow up using A is achievable, but recently I came across someone else who used actionable and I thought it was much better. Is it possible for you to take the necessary actions to achieve your goal? No goal happens like that. You are going to have to take actions, but is it a goal that you can clearly identify what actions you need to take and what you need to do next and next to make it happen? R is for realistic. Do you believe that you can achieve your goal? It is so important that you believe that you can achieve your goal. You have to set goals that are realistic, but I do not want you using me saying they're meant to be realistic as an attempt to get out and write easy goals. Your goals should be challenging and they should be stretching you, but deep down you have to believe that you can do it. And T is for timed. Have you set yourself a deadline? This relates closely with measurable and realistic. Putting a deadline onto your goal is a way of making it measurable. I will have achieved X by X. But also, setting a suitable deadline will play a role in whether the goal is realistic or not. Planning to write a book in a day is probably not realistic, but planning to write a book in a month is totally doable. So that's it. SMART stands for specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timed. That is just one of the ways that the SMART acronym can be broken down, but I hope that you have found it helpful. I would love to know in the comments below what one of your current SMART goals is. And if you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. As I mentioned previously, I am a massive fan of goal setting, and I have created my own goal digger guide to help you to set goals and achieve your goals. So if you want to check that out and grab a copy for yourself, head over to propelher.co.uk/goal digger guide. I'll stick a link to it in the description box. Bye for now.